Roads of Chaos, No Life Like the Bike Life, episode 192. So we're going to be taking a look here. I don't know where we're at exactly in this one, but yeah, we're cruising on the right side of the road like we do in the US. So that's a good start. We're on a naked bike. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yep. You notice what was wrong though. I mean, they couldn't see probably. Yeah, see the cars? I hate street parking for that reason, but it would be the van's fault. And we don't really know if he stopped or rolled it. It looks like he rolled it, but at the same time, the stop sign would be further back where you wouldn't see at all. I hate where they put the stop signs, but that's where they put them. You stop there and you roll forward. So don't know if he really stopped or just completely rolled it. I could see both occurring. They stopped and we're going forward and we're in that mindset to go. I'm glad the rider also used the horn. You all know I'm a big fan of using your horn. And I also like that the rider was looking out for his safety, looking ahead, was able to use the horn, swerve, and maneuver. You know, that's what you need to do. You need to be watching out for yourself. Can't expect other people to watch out for you. That's on you to do. People make stupid mistakes all the time, you know. They're not trying to do it on purpose. It's not like they're not looking necessarily. Might have not saw you. You were hiding behind the car. They were looking to the right when they should have probably looked to the left a second time, you know. Look multiple times. That's what I do when I'm driving. I look right, I look left, I look right, I look left. I'm like, it must be clear. But even as I'm turning, say, left, I still will glance right as I'm turning just to make sure nothing came around a corner or something that I didn't notice, or maybe was going too fast. You know, no one wants to get in a wreck because that ruins everyone's day, even if you're not at fault.
Oh my fucking god.
Whoa. We got this guy hanging out there. This guy looks like Germany or something. Got this guy hanging out there. You got this guy coming over. I need to go back.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Perfect storm. I don't know why this rider is in the bus lane. And this is overseas, so I don't quite remember. Oh, it must be the UK because there's traffic on the right now that I notice. I don't know their system. I don't know if the rider can be in the bus lane. Let me know in the comments. It makes hard to analyze these. I would say if it was in the US, you shouldn't be in the bus lane, right? But I don't know their rules. If the rider was supposed to be in the bus lane, if the car was probably not supposed to, it's a solid line, come over, and it's a bus lane, that's still confusing me. So, yeah, the car driver probably wasn't supposed to come over at all. Now, whether the rider was supposed to be there, I don't know. Oh, yeah, double-decker bus. It's the UK.
What are you doing? Hey, you're on camera, mate. I'm gonna send it to the police.
I'm gonna send it to... They're not gonna do anything. You're not sending it to the police.
Cat. Oh. What are you gonna do?
Now you're doing road rage. See, here in the US, it would be like a fine line. Like, yeah, they did something, but now you're stopping traffic and you're causing the incident to continue on. You know, you got some road rage going, and you can get tickets for road rage, at least here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I can remember I had a guy in one of my day classes with the state trooper when I had a speeding ticket from a motorcycle, and I had to do one of those with the state trooper here in Colorado, and there was a guy in there. He owned a business, but he was in there because of like this sort of circumstance. They both ended up getting like road rage tickets and had to go to court and stuff. The cop just gave them both because the cop like observed it.
Come on. Come
now
on.
you're saying come on. What are you? I don't get it.
You fucking wrong. I send it to the police, you fucking idiot. You can suck my...
See, now you're causing right. Are you gonna send this whole thing to the police? Because you could have just continued on your way. Yes, what they did was wrong, but what you're doing is also wrong. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is that supposed to be an insult? It could be a lady. I mean, we don't even know who it is. Like, oh, you suck, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this day and age, I don't think anyone... That's really not an insult. I don't... I've never followed that insult, but the British people seem to like doing that. Wanker and stuff. It's like...
Come on,
not much of an insult.
Come on, it's
and he's like clogging the road here. I'm surprised no one else cut in front of him. So all the other traffic didn't do a single thing, and this rider is taking it upon himself to like basically close down the road because yes, the car was in the wrong. Flick them off and continue on. What? I don't get it. Oh, it looks like we have a while for this video. So more. What is this? Come on,
mate. Yeah. You.
I don't get it.
What? That's going to the police, mate. They're gonna have a lot of laugh at you.
No, they're gonna be laughing at you because you're acting like a moron. You're actually inciting this and you're continuing it to go on. Now look at the illegal turn. He then makes an illegal turn. Oh yeah, you're gonna send that to the police. This rider's a moron. Driving wrong side of the road. I would hope if I knew where you were. The US, I guess? They turned out of their... Yeah, they're definitely on the wrong side. But this guy's like kind of all over the road too. And there's no line. Air horns are us. Okay. I'm guessing he has an air horn. North Dakota. Hey. Thumbs up for using a horn and having a loud horn. See, it worked. The person is conditioned to hear a noise and be like, whoa, hit the brakes. What is that? You know? It works. Don't rev. Israel. Okay. I definitely will not know the rules of the road there. Wants to come over. Well, come on, let him over now. Now you're just being a dick. You're purposely slowing way down. There's a fine line there. I mean, yeah, they gave a blinker. You could have backed off and been nice and just let him in. And come on, we all make mistakes. We all sometimes need to get over to, you know, make our turn and don't realize, you know, I just let somebody in just a couple hours ago going to a movie theater. Let a person in on the interstate. And there was plenty of room behind me, too. But they came along, and then also we blinker, and then they wanted to come over. At first, I was like, ah. But then I was like, it doesn't really matter. Although I just kind of shook my head because, like, you could have got behind me. What is your deal? You know? Just let the person in. Well, we've all been in this, you know, situation. One of the local mental health cases, I usually just see him in parking lots dancing and doing his thing. No harm done. First time I've encountered him in the street. Just to be honest.
Well, we got dancing down in the street here. What's going on, guy? Come on, homie.
Meth is...
You ain't trying to die, man? Like, come on. What the hell?
Well, you know he's strung out. Why would you... I don't know. People that are kind of like, what the hell? What's he doing? But he's on drugs, boys and girls. That's what's wrong. No, I mean, don't act surprised about it. Well, you're not supposed to be passing on the right. And you're kind of going in and out anyway, so... You don't care about your safety? Why should I care about your safety? I've said it 100 times. Glasgow, Scotland. Remember, driver's on the far right, so driver might not quite be able to see, although right here they should be able to glance over and be like, there's no one there. 100% driver's fault here. Okay, why are you now slowing down? I'm guessing they thought he was going to speed up, but they both slowed down. Sounds like a little moped motorcycle. Oh god. Instead of going about your day, you're gonna like stop.
Where's these, please? Where's these? What's that? I know, but you didn't even use your mirrors. Alright?
Well, the mirror, he wouldn't have seen him. He was on the side of him. It's called just turn your head and look, man. I was right there. But I don't know. Would I stop? No. It doesn't. Nothing. I see this car speeding towards me, so I got to the right of my lane to avoid getting hit. I'm not just going to plow into... Most likely, that doesn't usually occur or has really occurred. I mean, on purpose. So, yeah, you did the right thing. You got orders. 2 lanes. Why not? Let them go by. And come back over. Hey, you handled that perfectly. Isn't that another lane? Anyways, you could just get over there.
You can do that, man. You don't get in my lane like that. Stupid or what?
I didn't understand. She just came up, he thought, pretty quickly. Okay, they're speeding. He got over to the right because he was being proactive in his safety and noticed that in his mirror and got to the right. They went by. He got back behind. It looks like that was another lane anyways. Yeah, unless he was turning left up here, he could have just stayed over there. I don't know. I don't understand what his confrontation was. Don't do that, this and that. What are you talking about? You're the one that changed lanes because you were being proactive about your safety. Don't be a jackass now and make it a big deal. It looks like it's a long video too, so I think he's going to make it a big deal when it's not. What happens if she's crazy and she just runs into you now? It's a 360 camera, so I don't know how close she really is. Well, you changed lanes again. He moved to the right, so she went by. Or he's going to complain about it, I bet.
What the? You're trying to hit me or what?
What is your major malfunction, asshole? I mean, honestly.
You learn how to drive. You fucking idiot. You can't get in my fucking lane. That motorcycle.
She does obviously speak English because she's not even trying, so.
These both lanes. You try to go.
Yeah, I agree. The rider is a potato. Go back. Plenty of room. And what does the revving do? No one's going to hear the revving. And it is turning. So, in theory, they have to clear the intersection. You're supposed to, like, start cautiously stop. I think he had enough time. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Well, I don't know what the revving does. It does nothing. Ooh! Slow down. You don't want to get around it. Stupid rider. Poor good guy at trailer. He's not going to know until he gets to a place like, where did that go? Missing the wheel. Okay. Roundabout, something like that. Yep. At least you used your horn. Give you 2 thumbs up for that. Yeah, that was definitely a little close. So where did he come from? Do 2 lanes turn left there? It almost seems like only 1 lane and he cut in front of those vehicles. That's what it looks like to me. Which is like, wow. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like 1 lane turns left, but hey, hard to tell. Okay. Third world countries, third world problems. We got a GoPro, so we gotta stop. Hey, I do the same nowadays. Gotta get those views.
Tá tudo bem aí? Tá tudo bem aí? Tem alguém no carro, irmão?
Get the person out and like a couple people could like tip that back over.
Já ligou pra polícia, ambulância?
You're gonna just stand in your car and call the police? Seems odd to me, but okay. Whatever floats your boat. I'd first get out and then tip it over and then call the police. I mean, if that's what they want to do, unless they're a single vehicle accident, you know, they might not want the police there. Might not want the report.
Bora lá. Ó o arame. Beleza, tudo certo. Sei lá,
Yeah, he's just there to get video.
Graças a Deus tá bem, velho.
I do the same,
Beleza,
so.
tudo de bom aí. Isso aqui é bem material. Não tem estresse não. Não, tá vivo, tá bem, pô.
Okay, we're gonna do a wheelie. Going faster and faster. I guarantee this is like a 45 zone, probably. Oh, there's a cop. I see him. See the cop hiding behind that pole? Yep. They paused it right where I knew to pause. They're like, yeah, I can see that. Well, you better just, in this case, you better just pull over and be like, hey, look, I just had a little alarm from the last light. No one was around. You know, sorry. And just apologize. So you gonna take off or stop? I love that gear, man. No socks in your Vans, in your crappy pants.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, sir.
Let me see your license, please.
Yes, sir.
You know that was one of the dumbest damn moves you could ever do?
Yes, sir. I do.
Let me see your license.
Well, it doesn't mean you'll get in a wreck, but it's not good to do. But the road was pretty clear. So from a safety standpoint, it wasn't a big deal. But he was also speeding.
Yes, sir.
And I ride motorcycle.
Come on, man.
If you coming through my town, popping a damn wheeler like that,
Yes, sir. I know, man.
I should be taking your ass to jail, man.
Yes, sir. I'm very sorry. My wallet's right here.
Go ahead and get it. I'll run the tag.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
seat.
Yes, sir.
A few moments later.
Hey, man,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you a break, man,
Sir.
because I'm on my way to the side gig.
Yes, sir.
I should be taking you to jail right about
Yes,
now.
sir. I know. I know.
Had that same instance. I wasn't doing a wheelie though, just high speeds on the interstate. So a little bit more controlled and closed off, if you know what I mean. But cop said the same thing. I'm going to dinner. I'm supposed to be getting off. I don't have time for this, you know, and took it down from his last clocking of 110 to just like, I think 10 over. And he said, don't fight this ticket. Just pay it. He actually wrote in big letters on the ticket, actual speed 110. I kind of do wonder now that I'm older, if I did fight it, would the judge would have lectured him? Was that more just to scare me not to pay it? Because I mean, that was his last clocking. I was hitting like 150. And I didn't know he was behind me for 15 miles. So, when a cop is, you get lucky like that, you take it to heart and you slow down for a while at least.
Man,
That's the
Very
most dumb
sorry.
and stupidest thing. That's reckless driving, man.
yes, sir. I really appreciate you cut me a break, man. For real.
Yeah, it's serious.
It's not worth my life, and
And definitely not. And
So-
not
Yeah, I never understood the whole wheelie thing though. The only time I tend to do wheelie, I ride off road now, so we do wheelies to get over stuff. But on the road, the only time I ever did was power wheelies coming out of a bank corner and rolling on the gas, and the front would just come up, a foot or so, and then I would just settle it back down and continue on to the next corner. That type of little wheelie, I don't know. I didn't see it as a big deal, but doing stand-up wheelies in the middle of the street, it doesn't look good. Cops can obviously see that you're doing a huge wheelie and you're obviously gaining speed through town. And I can guarantee those that don't live in the US, the rural community like that is probably 45 miles an hour. It's not 70. So he was going over the speed limit, doing a wheelie. So many tickets probably could have been given to him if this cop was looking to take the time and do that paperwork. And he needs to go to that side gig and he doesn't want to be late. So this dude got lucky. I will also say, please wear protective gear if you're going to try and do that stuff, much more than Vans. If you go down, have riding boots. Come on.
what life somebody else will pull out in front of you.
yes, sir. Well, thank you, officer. Have a good one, man.
I think that cop was awesome, to be honest. He was awesome. Because, yeah, not many times do you get a cop that will just basically, well, he got a warning, I guess. Like, even just lowering your ticket where it's not a big deal, Like, in my case, like, 10 over. Like, okay, who cares? I'll take the point or whatever it is, My mistake. I'm bad. I didn't see a way I could fight it with that big wording 110 actual speed on my ticket. So I was like, I'm not showing a court. I'm not taking that chance. And, I don't know, maybe the cop would have got in trouble too for giving a break like that. And probably would have. Probably would have got a lecture. But, I thought it was a fair break in considering the stuff I've done or I had done previously in the day. That was fair. So sometimes you just got to take it when you get it, and feel lucky. So glad he was lucky. Hopefully he learned his lesson not to do wheelies in the middle of town. Find an empty parking lot. At least then if you can do it there for a while until you get chased out, hey, at least it's safer, it's more controlled, and it's harder for that ticket to stick. So anyways, you all take care, stay well, stay safe, and hopefully you enjoy it. Have a good one. Bye.